Alright, welcome back to the hub. Now we can go to level 2. I should probably save the game now that I think about it. There we go.
Slaughter by the River of Souls. The River of Souls. The very name strikes fear into the hearts of men. Nothing that drinks of its water survives. The Lazarus Concordance erected one of the energy totems on its banks, and the people of the Lost Land quickly learned that its mysterious energy could purify the water of the River of Souls. On the very shores of the deadly river, a mighty city sprang forth. Where once there was but death, life flourished. The Dinosaur vanguard has swept through the beautiful city of Arisi as its campaign of terror rages on. Arisi was once home to a formidable army, but decades of peace and prosperity saw little need for a large military presence, and its military forces grew weak. Your mission objectives are as follows. Destroy 2 soul gates. Legions of the undead have begun pouring through these gates into Arisi. You must find and destroy all of the soul gates before the undead can escape the city. Destroy the 3 Sisters of Despair. Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
You can't actually fall off the ledges in the energy totem stage here. So I don't even know why they have water there. Anyway, welcome to the River of Souls, and the first thing you can do here is hop onto this dinosaur and shoot down some dinos. There is a secret here that you can unlock, I believe, by destroying some towers. I think it also involves blowing up some buildings, but I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, consider doing that too, because it's fun. The Raptoids will be unamused by the fact that you exist on this dinosaur, and they will try their damnness to escape certain death. I would too in their situation, but fuck them. You're not invincible on this thing, just so you know, but you do possess a significant amount of power while riding this thing. I also think it's a little easier to dodge projectiles on this, simply because the dinosaur you're riding on seems to be mostly immune to damage. Which is fine. I don't really need any funny business involving him dying. So as you can see, the dinosaur shoots grenades, long-ranged grenades too, which is just the thing you need. Doesn't seem to be much going on here. Uh-oh, that's not a good sound. There we go. With the right click you can have your dinosaur charge and potentially ram into monsters, but that's gonna be a bit difficult to manage. I don't bother with that most of the time, though it does seem to help a bit in pushing myself forward, so that's convenient. This is unfortunately the only instance where this thing shows up in, so don't get used to it. Boom. In the original version of this game, you were able to constantly left click to shoot grenades and shoot them very fast. To the point of absurdity. Can't seem to do that here, though Turok 2 Ascension mod makes sure that you're able to blast them fools hella fast with this thing once again. Not as fast as the original allowed you to, but just believe me when I tell you, it was fast. It still is fast. Not as fast, but it's still pretty fucking fast. Holy fucking shit. Hey, that's something I can blow up. Interesting. Or, wait, can I? No, that doesn't look like it's doing anything. I think that's just part of the tower already blew up. There's always gonna be structures that you need to blow up around this part of the level, like these turrets, for example, in order to proceed to lower down the gates. Some people will recommend that you simply use your machine gun to blow up the turrets, but don't listen to these people. You can use your bombs too. You just need to aim a little higher. These things have almost infinite range as far as I can tell. The only difference between them and the machine gun is that they have a bigger drop-off. So you're gonna need to aim higher to accommodate the drop-off properly. It's not a big deal. Like here, I can shoot these boys from back here, no problem. And that's a pretty good thing for me because they are dangerous. I don't want to explode. Careful not to fall off the bridge with your dinosaur, that would be pretty fucking sad and hilarious at the same time. Also, these turrets bleed. Don't ask me why, I don't get it. Hey look, a tower. Door open. Yeah, I know which door that opens. There's like a little secret room, let's say. It's not really a room, but like a garage, so to say. It's just a little closed off area, which I think we're coming up to right now. Yeah, that one right there, which you need to blow up all of the towers in order to access. Once you do that, you can get in there and pick up ultra health. I think it's part of the secrets in this level as well.
Ultra health.
Hell yeah. The maximum HP you can ever acquire through combination of silver health pickups and ultra healths is 250. So we're almost maxed out. You're still alive? Impressive. Damn, there goes my 200 HP. Thanks, bastards. At the end of this track, just park your dinosaur here and you'll never see him again. What a shame, what a shame. Why even include the damn thing in this game if it's only ever used once? I don't get it. It really seems like a wasted opportunity to me. Huh? I did hear something respawn. Anyway, here you can find your very first melee weapon upgrade. Though it's on that side, not on this side. But you definitely want to climb up here because you need to blow up that explosive barrel over there to open this wall over here. This will take you over here.
Warblade.
And there you go, Warblade. After this, you never need to look at the talons again, because this is just a superior weapon. Look how easily I swipe the compies out of existence. Nice. Couldn't get any better than that. Well, I suppose explosives would work too. But if you gotta use a melee weapon, this is the way to go. This can be used in other situations as well, but compy destruction is the best application. So as the objectives cutscene has mentioned to us, we need to find 2 soul gates and destroy the 3 Sisters of Despair. Who the hell are these Sisters of Despair supposed to be? It's anyone's guess. They're never explained anywhere as far as I'm aware. And Soul Gate? Well, it's a gate that has souls pouring out of it. That's about it. Not much else to say about it. Yeah, that really is it. There's just nothing to it. I mean, what else can you really say about it, to be honest? I'll be able to explain the mechanics related to either one of these objectives as soon as we get to them, but for now, remember one thing. The tricks of old times will not work here any longer. So don't go to your options, it's not gonna save you. They thought about it. Much to your disappointment. What I'm talking about mostly is the fact that there was a funny little glitch in the original version of this game where you could avoid taking any and all damage from the zombies that are in this game. Well, they're technically not zombies, but rather dead men and lords of the dead, as they call them, but you know, same fucking thing. By turning off the blood, because their main attack while you were at a distance was to throw globules of blood at you. An interesting strategy as far as anyone is concerned, but it worked because they would have some slight homing capability and they would be pretty hard to dodge at times. However, they would be completely useless if you turned off blood because they were completely based on the blood particles and textures. I think it was either one of those two, but yeah, it was entirely dependent on having blood on because it used the exact same thing as all the creatures that are bleeding out when you shoot at them. So if you happened to turn it off, they couldn't throw it anymore. They would try, but nothing would come out, and as such, you wouldn't get hurt. No longer applies in this case, unfortunately, because they've been upgraded, so to say. See, now I have the Piss Water Talisman, I can swim through this shit, and I can collect whatever's hidden over there. And, well, in the rest of this water. Oh, there is something over there. There's like a tunnel. Huh. In the co-op mod, it's a little different. They just have some stuff scattered around and a grenade launcher. But really, that's all there is to it? Huh. Interesting. Ah, underwater ammo spawner. Okay. That's interesting. There we go. Nothing that a good grenade can't fix. But that just brings me back here, so that wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So where do I want to be? Well, I want to be over there. This level introduces some of the most annoying, jump-scaring bastards in the entire series. As far as I'm aware, at least. The Leapers. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. They keep jumping out of nowhere and catching me off guard every single time. I just can't fucking stand those bastards. They don't show up very often, true, but every time they do, like, well, they fucking jump me. That's all I can say, they jump me. I get scared.
Greetings, Turok.
Probably not so much anymore, but back before, those bastards would give me so much grief. I grew an affinity against them. But you know, just gotta watch out for them and you'll be fine. There's a grenade launcher here in case you need it. I probably won't be needing it though. Hey, bitch! Have you ever one turned invisible? Well, I don't care. He's not gonna be able to climb up here, so whatever. So a bunch of raptors around here, nothing to worry about. Just blast them with your favorite weapon. And now we're in the Araisi city. Fuck, go. Neat little town, all things considered. Very video gamey, all things considered as well. Here you need to go around a few places. Ah, interesting. That looks closed off. Yeah, you need to go around a few places, find a few switches, and of course, find a few keys. This is also the first level to introduce spiders. Spiders are very, very annoying bastards. The little ones can drain your HP very, very quickly if you're careless with them. But if you think the little ones are the only ones to worry about, haha, you're mistaken. There's another variety of them, but we'll get to see them later. Don't think we'll be seeing them in this session, to be honest, because I'm getting a bit tired. So we're just gonna wrap up on this level and we'll call it a day. Put in the keys into the slots, wait for the door to open up, and watch out, there's gonna be an ambush. And of course they can shoot through the door before it even opens. Sons of bitches. Right, we're gonna need to jump into that pool. But we'll do that in a second. Jumping into the pool is required to open this door here. Don't forget the tapping the W key to swim faster trick. You're gonna need it, because otherwise it's kinda hard to survive this. See, I didn't even get a prompt that I'm running low on oxygen this time around. If you were swimming normally, you'd be pretty close to suffocating actually, which is a rather terrifying experience as a child when playing this game. Whether it is you who is suffocating or the enemy. Oh yeah, this is also a great place to learn the trick jump. See, the trick here is also it's all too simple, but it's also pretty tricky. When you start falling, you need to press jump, but you gotta do it pretty quickly. Watch this. Oh, this is a random place to get stuck. See, this is what happens when you fuck up the jump. It looks like a simple gap that you should be able to get over with just a regular jump, but no, you can't do it like that. You gotta do it like this. But there's another thing to it. When you start falling, you can press jump in midair. As long as the fall hasn't lasted for longer than like a second or two, you can press the jump button again in there to jump. Of course, this is not a double jump. Gotta remember that. You don't get to double jump in this game. So it has to be like your first jump, but yeah, you get to jump off of air, and that's pretty impressive. Hey guys, I can throw grenades too. Oh! Shit! Where'd the other guy go? Oh, there he is. The fellas that we deal with here are, well, of three varieties. One of them, the most common one, is the sleek buddies with swords and grenades called the Sentinels, the Flesh Eater Sentinels. Then there's the Death Guard, the dudes with dark bluish, purplish shoulder pads and fancy looking laser guns. Nothing to worry about as long as you have explosives. And then there's these red dudes with impressive homing shot capabilities, Lords of the Flesh. Cool, edgy name. Dangerous bastards to deal with though, because they will hurt, especially if you're careless. However, that's not too big of a deal to sort them out either. Just gotta make sure to take every possible piece of cover that you can get, even if it's as simple as a wall or a ramp. Because you never know how that shot's gonna curve. You don't want to deal with that shit. That that red goulash looking shit in here, don't touch that, you will die.
You have found part of the nuke weapon.
Let's exit that. And game saved on a quick slot. Alright, now that we're done here, we can get over there. I always find it tricky to explain how the trick jump works to anyone. So I hope my explanation was good enough to get the idea across. But it is something you'll need to practice with for a little bit, because it's something that's pretty easy to do once you have figured it out, but it's a little tricky to figure out in the first place. It's something you need to get a feel for. I think they're coming up to that stupid little thing that one particular man has complained about, but I could be mistaken. There is one switch that was moved to a slightly different position than it used to be in, and that got a man triggered so hard that he went as far as to say that this was the worst game of all time. Or rather the worst remaster of all time, because the switch was moved 2 steps away from its original position. It was a sad day to be a player of this game. Yeah, definitely don't want to use up all of my shots here, because we're coming up to our first soul gate. You'll be able to tell if you got a soul gate nearby if you got one of these mausoleum things. In it, you'll find the switch which will open the room of the soul gates. You may get ambushed, of course. That's nothing new. And then you'll just need to go over here, and if you see something that looks like this, that's your soul gate right there. Equip your most explosive weaponry and watch out. These bastards use homing shots, and they're definitely better than they used to be before.
Soul gate destroyed.
Destroy the soul gate as quickly as you can, and it'll make sure that your undead friends stop spawning in.
Full health.
Pretty important stuff to keep in mind. I believe there was another way to go, but I didn't check. Though, if I'm not mistaken, it's just gonna take me back through here, and then I end up back here anyway. The Warblade is a pretty fun weapon to use, because if you aim it just right, you can chop heads off fairly easily. It's quite a fantastic weapon to use if you have the proficiency for it. I recommend trying it out to people who are interested in this kind of stuff. Yeah, I think this was the way. Oh boy. Yeah, come over here, you little shits. That didn't work as I thought it would. I forget which mod did it. I think it was the co-op mod that did it, but it improved the explosion radius of the barrels, so you could actually use them as traps. It's pretty fun to set it up that way. Let's see. You die. Hey, what's going on the other way? If anything at all. Oh, there is something here. Oh shit, man, count me in. Secrets. You son of a bitch, I'm in. I believe there is a secret grenade launcher. Yep, it's right there. How do you get there though? That is the question. Oh, remember that there was a marker for the piss water talisman? Well, you're gonna need to jump in there. But wait, there's a bit more to this place. Yep, there's a mag 60. Just in case you needed one. Just in case you needed a refreshment. There better not be any fucking leapers around here, I swear to God. It's so easy to get paranoid in this place. Ah. Yeah, I suppose that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I don't actually have a way to get up there, because I don't have the other talisman. You know what the odd thing is? This level is called level 2, and you would think that this is where you need to go first, because, hey, it's level 2, right? Why would I not go here first? Well, the thing is, if you go here first, you don't get the talisman you need in order to get the Primagen Key. Instead, you get the one from the previous level. Which is fine, but you still end up having to backtrack to this place later on. Shit, I thought that guy died already. Yeah, we just walked back around this place. Okay. But yeah. You end up getting the Leap of Faith talisman, which is needed for the Port of Adia Primagen Key. You know, it lets you jump across that gap that's normally a little too big for you to go across. That stuff just respawns more bullets and shells, so it's not important. And then you get over to the Death Marshes and it's like, oh, here's the piss water talisman for you. Thanks, but I needed that last level. Well, you get it now. That's basically how it works. And it kind of just keeps going like that in every level. Every level gives you the talisman which you didn't really need at the time. Here we go. I don't even know where those two came from, but I'm glad they're dead. Oh yeah, this is definitely the right way to go. Drop down here for some secret ammo. Does this stuff respawn, I wonder? I'm interested. Well, it probably doesn't. Bit of a shame, but what can you do? Oy vey! Oh, I know this stretch of road. You're not tricking me, you shitheads. I know what's going on. I'm smarter than this. I've been here before. Oh wait, I was thinking ahead of the game. On a very similar looking stretch of road, you're gonna meet up with some chompies. Ah, the power of ricochet saves me once again. But not as much as I would have liked. As you can see, the shots just kind of bounce off of the dudes. Which you don't want. You want it to stick. Stick it to the man. If the shots don't stick, then you're not really doing any damage. You're just bouncing shots off of dudes. And who cares about that?
Tranquilizer.
Did you hear something that sounded a bit like a scratching sound? Well, that is a pretty good hint that we're coming up to the first graveyard. Don't miss out on this one, it's pretty easy to do so. Graveyards are where you find the Sisters of Despair. And naturally, you need to destroy them. Fucking chompies, get off! And if you thought that was the only group of them, nope. There's a few more. But not that many. Did he throw anything? Well, he did now. Oh, bullet. I like that. A welcome proposition. There isn't much to say about this level, to be honest. It still uses the same enemies as before. Only 2 new enemies. Spiders and leapers. This is, to be honest, one of the more annoying second levels in the game. Or, well, in a game, I should say, because the thing that this level has going for it is that it's a confusing level to go through. Yeah, as you can see, I put these guys to sleep. We picked up a tranquilizer gun earlier. It's very utility based in that it doesn't really do any damage. There it is. It doesn't even have a zoom mode, despite having a scope on it. But it's not much of a weapon to kill with as it is a weapon to stun with. But you might not find that big of a deal, actually. In fact, you might find it useful in certain situations. Because sometimes you have some really annoying bastards who just need to sit the fuck down for a second. There are better stun weapons available later on, such as the charge dart. But that's for later. I don't think we'll be seeing it until level 4. And that's gonna be a little while.
Full health.
Shoot this thing here so that you get out now. Oh no, the leapers! Oh, I wish I had that fucking explosive ammo right now. Don't go back into that room with the spiders, by the way, because they just keep respawning and that's no fun. Nobody has time for that. I'm running low on ammo. That's not a good thing. Don't bother with this ladder. It's not where you need to be anyway. Oh, Jesus. The spiders are everywhere. Go in here and... Ooh, this is a weird looking place. That's because it's a graveyard.
Flashlight.
That's where you want to be going to. This is the first one. And it's also mostly based in like a crypt. Fair enough, I suppose. Don't waste too much of your time fighting the little zombies. Your primary objective will be these big chunky boys here. Blow them up to make progress. So it can be a bit difficult, especially if you're using tech arrows instead of the superior explosive shells. Which I don't think you'll be getting a lot of around here. It is technically possible to kill them with the ridiculously crappy, for the situation, bow, but I would recommend against that idea. Stick with high-powered weapons instead, such as the Mag 60. And just keep moving. Try to get as much cover as possible. And, you know, if opportunity arises, blow the fuck up the little zombies. Because they are gonna get in your way. All the time. So remember your objective. You're not here for the little guys. You're here for the big guys. Because when you kill all the big guys, you get the Sister of Despair to show her cowardly face. Now you get to kill her. What the fuck? I got pushed backwards. Which would have been forwards. Or whatever. Wow, what the fuck's happening to her? Anyway, there you go. Shoot her a couple of times and you're done. And from there, I think all the zombies will start despawning. Absolutely the best thing that can happen, because I kind of want this ammunition. And some HP too. I am a little hurt. Here we go. I'm out. And that was your first one. This is actually one of the easiest Sisters of Despair to miss out on, because it's right next to the progression path. There's some Raptoids swimming around. They will try to get out of the water and chase after you, but they don't know how to climb ladders, so don't waste your time with that shit. Just get out of there. Don't fight them. They're not worth your time. Now, this isn't something new for this level, but some end trails will turn invisible. You can still see them because they slightly refract light, though in the original they were a lot easier to see because the invisibility effect was very bad. They weren't actually invisible, rather they had like a plastic sheen put on them, which made them stand out a little easier actually in the dark. Not sure if that was intended or not, but it didn't really make them invisible. It made them more visible, I would say. Oh, this is not a good time to have an itchy nose. Let me tell you that. You're not supposed to reach this ledge, by the way, but, you know, sometimes it happens. I better switch to pistol. I do recommend trying some challenges for yourself, like going around with the bow only. Though I wouldn't recommend trying these challenges out on the hardest available difficulty. There's enough challenge as is with this hardcore difficulty, so you don't need to fuck yourself up much more harder than that. However, I have tried going with just certain weapons before, and it can be pretty fun. Bow-only runs can be pretty fun when you get into the sniping groove. And I think my favorite one would have to be Razor Wind only. Now I have to jump a bit ahead of myself to explain that one, because well, we're not going to be seeing Razor Wind for a long time, but basically Razor Wind is like a chakram that you can throw around, which returns after a little bit. It's like a chakram boomerang. It's pretty cool actually. I like the design of that silly thing. And I especially like the way it works, because if aimed properly, it can be an insta-killing ranged weapon with infinite ammunition, because after all, the thing always returns. It does tend to get stuck quite often on things, but hey, that's not what matters. What matters is that it returns no matter what. And with the Turok Ascension mod, it is slightly improved because you can recall it right after throwing. The same goes for the co-op mod too, so you can get into some ridiculous combos with that thing. Recently I've played the last few levels on the co-op mod with one of my friends, and I was using the Razor Wind exclusively, because once I throw it, I can just press left mouse to recall it instantly, and holy shit, the damage you could do with that thing was ridiculous. It was awesome. Oh no, this is getting dangerous. I better get something more explosive right now. That was my explosive shot there? Really? Die, bitch. I'm running low on ammo, and I haven't seen another checkpoint station in a little while, which is not a good sign for me. Thank fuck I found more bullets though. Should stick to regular pistol for now, because as much as I like the Mag 60, there's just not enough ammo for me to run around with that thing. Oh no. I think I know what this is gonna be like. Well, for the spiders, you can use the Warblade as well, so be careful. As I mentioned, they can drain your HP ridiculously easily. And all we need to do is just be close to you. But some of these bastards don't die from one swing. It's odd. But yeah, careful around here, because it's not just the fucking spiders you gotta worry about. Ah, I could have sworn a gun spawned in here. I guess it does not. That's unfortunate. Here you can also encounter the ever so elusive Leaper. We briefly saw them a little earlier, and
Full health.
I still don't very much like them. They're way too fidgety for me every single time, and well, they just piss me right the fuck off. Oh Jesus. That was one of them right there. They thankfully don't take a lot of abuse to die from, but man, I don't want to deal with Leapers. I hate them. Here's another one. I'm glad he's dead. Oh! Step right through and ooh, look at that. A graveyard. Just the thing I was looking for. I still don't have anything that explodes though. Same thing applies as before. Shoot the big chunky dudes, avoid dealing with the small ones. Don't die. Thankfully, health pickups keep respawning in this area, as well as very useful ammunition. Thank fuck, because I don't know what I would do without these things. I probably would have died so many times by now. Really doesn't help that the blood throwing ability of these bastards is so accurate. They're so good with this stuff. I still haven't quite figured out how to avoid them unless I'm directly looking at them. Because if I'm not looking at them, well, even then, I need to have some distance. Because if I don't have distance, they're gonna hit me. Stop fucking hitting me. These guys are no pushovers, let me just tell you that. I need more bullet. Oh, I need more bullet. I need more HP too, to be honest.
Sister of Despair vanished.
Nice. The good thing is, once you defeat the Sister of Despair, these zombie dudes no longer spawn in, so you can just clean up the act around here and have an easier time dealing with them. Hey, I wonder if I can go back in and pick up some more bullets. Oh, hell yeah. I like that. And I certainly needed that because those stupid spiders are still there. And those were the beefy ones. They don't die that easily. Oh! Oh, that's a very easy to die on spot from spiders, by the way. Because those bastards like to get you stuck on the ladder.
Tranquilizer.
Have I mentioned that enemies recover from damage quicker? Because they do. Well, on hardcore difficulty, that is. Only more reasons to be aware of this particular difficulty mode. As I mentioned, it is hard, and that's why we're doing it. To prove a point that I don't need to be a cheating bitch in order to beat this. We need to get over there. Plus, it's kind of a redemption run, so to say, because, you know, I did cheat on the original playthrough, and while I didn't really feel all that bad about it, I always wanted to do the playthrough a bit more justice. I think it deserves it. Finally, I get some explosive shells. This place is very stingy with ammunition, so something you just have to get used to, I suppose. Anyway, level key pickup. And, well, you can jump down there to collect some Doritos, but there aren't any, so fuck that. I'm out of here. Make sure to swim down there, because without that level key, you're not gonna make a lot of progress. In fact, you will be kind of forced to backtrack, and that wouldn't be very nice. I could really use one of those checkpoints. Man, I could really use one of those checkpoints right now. Let's stick it to the bow. Never mind. There's just so many fucking chompies in here. Oh, and don't worry too much if you feel like chompies are too annoying, because they'll make a comeback. Though not in the same form, I should say. Man, fuck this guy. Gotta remember, you don't have to fight everyone. If you see the game freeze up like that, that's just me saving. Oh, you wanna be invisible, huh? I think I got him. Alright, so we're at the end of the level. Here you'll find the last Soul Gate and the last Sister of Despair. You'll also find the Primagen Key here. So it's important to make this jump over here. And Jesus Christ, watch out. It's like every damn thing around here wants you dead. And there's a lot of things that want you dead around here, so you gotta be pretty careful. Yeah, you're gonna need this. Alright, I still need the leap of faith. We gotta get that first. You heard that? That's the sound of zombies. And that's my fucking eagle feather too. I need to get up there, show those bastards what's what. Oh yeah, this is it. We found it, boys. The autism station. You see this switch here? It used to be here. But it got moved. What was the reason for it being moved? Nobody's really sure. Probably to streamline the progress of going through the level. Who knows? The true reason is unknown, but what I do know is that one single person got so fucking butt-flustered about this that he just could not let it go. No matter what people told him. He just couldn't fucking stop him.
Ammo granted.
He couldn't stop himself. He just could not understand what the hell is wrong. he just couldn't understand what the hell was wrong with having that switch over there and not over there. Like, he couldn't understand why was that not a problem. He just couldn't let go. It was such a big deal for him that he probably would have shot us all to hell if he could have. This guy is just beyond belief stupid. Then again, he could have been a professional troll. The truth is that we'll probably never find out. Because if he was a professional, he's never gonna let us know. That's the whole beauty of it, after all. Let's go over here first, because this is still a graveyard, but it is the biggest one. Stop shooting at me, please. Thank you. Yeah, this is the biggest graveyard you're gonna find, and god damn. This one is the most annoying to go through. Hope you brought your explosives with you. You're gonna need them. Zombies in this game are like the hardest to kill. For whatever reason. They just take so much punishment. I don't think any other monster in this game takes as much punishment as the zombies. Jesus Christ, stop shooting at me. Fucking hell. Fuck. I gotta find HP and fast. The thing is, you can't spend all of your time looking for resources because eventually you're gonna get overwhelmed by the fucking undead, like I am right now actually. They're fucking me up and I gotta save up now. But the problem is, I still need HP. Is the HP gonna respawn in the mausoleums? I don't know. I don't think so. But the problem is, they are still out there. And they hurt a lot. Way too much, I think. And look how ridiculous the auto-aim is on that stuff. I can hardly escape it. It locks onto you harder than all the worst that life has to offer. Like, I'm nearly dead. I step out there, I'm probably gonna get one shot in there. Fuck, I missed it. Ah, the blood shots are so ridiculous. I really hate them. And the problem is, there's hardly any health pickups now. I don't know where to get more health pickups. I mean, I know where they are, but how do I get there without dying? That's the better question. Look at me, I have 5 HP. I need health badly. Fuck's sake! You see this kind of shit? It literally bends around the fucking corner. How are you supposed to get around this shit? I have no idea. I think these people overdid with lock-on. It's way too good. You can't jump out of the way. Is that health? Yes. It's a little bit of health. And it disappears right away because I keep getting hurt. This is the most frustrating area to be in on hardcore difficulty because the fucking zombies just do so much damage and you have to keep shooting them if you don't want to lose all of your HP. But the thing is, you can't afford to keep shooting at them. What the... Who the hell hit me now? Luckily, there are some useful health pickups here. Thank fuck too, because I was really desperate for that stuff. Fucking die! So why are you running in here anyway? You need those little keys. Those little cubic keys. My recommendation is not to even bother with these fucking bastards. Unfortunately, I feel like I have to go back into that fucking house just to get some HP. Or at the very least, I'm gonna need to run back to the other part of the graveyard just to get some ammo. Because look at that. I'm almost out of ammo. I need ammo. But now I need HP. Because I keep getting hit! The lock-on is too strong! If I go into the houses for HP, guess what? I'm losing ammo. Now I'm wasting ammo away. Oh, and the health isn't respawning. What the fuck? How are you supposed to win then? What? Hello? What the fuck was that? I get insta-killed now? Fuck, man. These guys are expecting a lot out of you. It's ridiculous. They really need to tone this shit down, cause just look at this nonsense. I can hardly keep enough ammunition for the boss fight here. And the thing is, I haven't even got into the boss fight with, with the fucking Sister of Despair here. I still need to get the graveyard keys. So I might as well not even bother fighting these fuckers, because if I'm wasting my time fighting them, that means I'm wasting my time getting killed. And I don't even have ammunition for this shit. It's all gone. I have to go in there and just take the fight to the enemy. Nice. She's fucking dead. Which means now I get a safe spot to get some ammunition. Fuck this place, seriously. But for whatever reason, this place isn't satisfied with torturing you yet, and decides to throw some more. Ay ay ay. Yeah, this place is dangerous, but going up here is worth it for that ultra health. If anything, it's gonna make it easier for you to escape. There has to be an easier way to dodge all of this blood, because this is ridiculous. You can't step out of the way. It's too fast and too accurate. What am I missing? The good thing is, I got some extra health out of the whole ordeal, which I hope I'm not gonna lose all, thanks to these dinosaur bastards. Can you guys, like, calm down a little bit and let me just get over to you? I hate getting hit by the barrel residue. It's such a stupid thing to get hit by as well. Oh, fuck off! And here's the kicker, we didn't even get the fucking feather yet. Get out the way. There goes all my extra HP, I guess. What a shame. At least I'm back to full. I think this is the last level key. Let me check. Yep, that was it. I believe this collection of level keys opens up level 4. There's the one in level 3 opens up level 5. Both are equally annoying levels to be in, but at least level 5 is a little less annoying in terms of structure than level 4. Because level 4, which is the lair of the blind ones, is super easy to be disoriented in, since it's just a giant cave structure. Oh, you like being invisible, you fucking cunt. Man, all my HP just keeps vanishing. God damn it! This blood bullshit again. This makes me upset so much. It's irrational. But can you blame me? It keeps fucking hitting me! I could really use some HP right now. Luckily, only the smaller zombies seem to be spawning in right now, and I'd rather take them just being blown in half and chasing me around than having full-sized ones trying to crawl out of the fucking ground and shoot blood at me. Kinda like that one over there who refuses to die from the first fucking shot. Damn, how many more shots can this take? Here we go. And with that, we won't have to deal with fucking undead anymore. Oh, they even had the courtesy to give me full health. Thank fuck. Let's get the hell out of this place. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. There's still that problem of not getting the feather that we were looking for, so we gotta get that. But the question is, how the fuck do you do that? No, you fucking don't. Ah yes, I know exactly how we get that, I think. Well, it's not that way, definitely, because that needed a leap of faith in the first place. So it wouldn't make sense to have a need for leap of faith to get to a leap of faith. No, I think it's involved going through here. Yep. What the hell are you doing here?
You have found a sacred eagle.
Here we go. And since this is open, let's step inside and give us the offering.
The spirits accept your offering. I grant you the Leap of Faith Talisman. With this talisman, you may leap great distances simply by standing on the talisman pads.
Yeah, that's all there is to it. I'm glad the most frustrating part of the game is over, but I'm afraid I have some bad news. That was only one of the most frustrating parts of the game. The lair of the blind ones is definitely gonna be more frustrating, and especially the hive of the mantids. Oh dear. Say what you will, guys, but those places are pretty fucking annoying if you go at them by yourself. But I think it's best if we get to them, then we get to them. No need to talk about them early. You like being surprising, huh? Fucking piece of shit. How's this for a surprise? You know, these guys try to roll out of the way of your gunfire, but it doesn't work most of the time. There we go. Got the fucking Primagen Key. Now then, let's get out of here. And of course, before you get to do that, you need to go through here and deal with more leapers. To that I say, fuck off.
You must save the totem, Turok.
Alright, give me some ammo, boys. Ammo and HP. Quick, quick, quick. I need it. Nice. I love this place. This is where you go to get your restock. Because it always respawns, it's very quick, it's awesome. I love it. Just gotta make sure to get your restock fast enough, because otherwise you're not gonna get to restock everything, which is a shame. Because I would like to restock on everything. Which you can totally do if you're playing on the co-op mod, since this counts as a separate map, which you would need to load out of. Whereas now, I don't get to do that. I don't get the chance to pick up extra shit along the way. Alright, let's put in the keys, and we now have access to both level 4 and level 5. We're not gonna do those levels though. Not on this session. Alright, so far so good. Next time we meet up, we're gonna tackle the rest of the levels probably. Or at the very least the Lair of the Blind Ones and the Hive of the Mantids. That was a good start. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.